5PP14 developed by my people, the Israelis at MIT with HIV in it, right? No. That's exactly what it is. This is a jet by the Israelis. They're getting rid of all you Americans. You're all part of the land of Edom. They consider Donald Trump their Mashiach. I don't know if you know this. Do you know that they gave Donald Trump the silver crown of the Torah recently, which is to be put on the head of the Messiah? You know this? Who was it? 163 Orthodox rabbis. Oh, wow. Came together at Trump's golf course and they handed him the silver crown. Do you know any of that? Nope. They gave him a menorah about 2 weeks ago. On the bottom, the inscription says the Prince of Peace, an utterance out of the prophet Isaiah for the Mashiach, the Messiah. Do you know that happened? So you guys have no idea that they, in Israel, the Knesset, and in the Sanhedrin, have proclaimed Donald Trump the Messiah. You know none of this. They gave Trump the silver crown of the Torah. Got that? That's the silver crown of Jerusalem. This is to be given to the Messiah and the Messiah only. And 163 Orthodox Jewish rabbis gave Donald Trump the silver crown of the Torah. I worked 4 years on Trump's campaign team. These guys are, this is the inscription, which you can't read, but you can read it here. They're calling him the Prince of Peace. This is an utterance out of the prophet Isaiah. Donald Trump is considered the Mashiach of Israel, the Messiah, according to these rabbis who run your country. The whole COVID agenda was done by Zionist Jews, and they want all you people dead here in the land of Edom. They consider Donald Trump the head of Edom. They're going to kill you people off with this injection. You're considered Amalek, and they want all you people dead. My Instagram is Trump_played_you. Trump played you. My son's dying from this shot that Donald Trump brought out through a military operation, Warp Speed, March 27, 2020, approved by the DOD. Warn your fellow Americans. This whole thing, by this COVID agenda, is all dual citizenship, Zionist Jews. I used to be a hardcore Zionist. They want all you people dead, and Trump is their Messiah. Make no mistake of it. He will return. Can I see the back of your shirt?
Charlie Kirk's memorial, one moment lit up the internet, and not for grief. Just a calm smile locked in place. Look at Erica Kirk, no tears. No collapse. Others say shows theater. Thumb index and pinky out. A face some say shows faith. Then came this. It's the classic devil horns. A gesture tied to rock. So why here, why now? Some swear it's ASL for I love you, but freeze it in the wrong frame. Rebellion and the occult. Charlie Kirk had no link to sign language. Was it love, faith, or a coded performance? Nothing is accidental. Next to Trump, in front of cameras, at the moment the world was watching. In the theater of politics and grief. What do you see? If the gesture was meant as an expression of love, ASL I love you, to Charlie, many argue she could have done it earlier. Subtlety or elsewhere in the speech. The fact that some notice it when she is next to Trump, and many cameras on, raises suspicion for critics. Is this for the audience rather than purely personal?
Guys, I'm at work. I'm taking notes. I'm going to be speaking briefly on the Elohim. Not just the Elohim, but the Anunnaki as well, and why the Anunnaki actually came here. It wasn't just to tinker with man. Genetics to bring them up to a state of consciousness where that they can be obedient and mine the gold. These particular Anunnaki, their planet was interstellar, and the reason why it was interstellar, it was because they needed to get away from their sun. Their sun could not sustain their life because these particular Anunnaki, they became more evil, more inverted, and had to flee their sun because their sun rejected them. They became dark and had to go underground, and that's where the they built this interstellar planet that can travel throughout the cosmos. Going underground meant that their planet had to move away. Well, not the planet. The planet was going to reject them anyway. They had to go underground because they became more like vampires, and the sun is self-sustaining. It brings forth life, and they take life. And anything that acts like a parasite, if you put parasites into the sunlight will kill it. So that's what they became. They became more like parasites, and they started to create atrocities. These beings that will do the same thing that mankind will grow to do for them in that time, to mine gold on other planets. And the reason why they needed the gold is because they got away from their sun. The gold that was in their planet was magnified by the sun, and since the sunlight will kill them, they needed more gold. They needed more gold to sustain their Nibiru planet that can go interstellar. Without that gold, they could not travel. Without that gold, they could not go interdimensional. They couldn't go up and down densities because of them moving away from their sunlight. So they would create beings that would do the same thing on their planet. Beings that actually live on different planets out there in the cosmos. They would simply just genetically modify them to control them, and then pretty much enslave them, giving them almost like a caste system of control, just like our government structure, and continue to mine minerals and gold to sustain their planet. But I'm at work right now, and I know that there are many people here that are trying to get close enough to listen to what I'm saying. But the hell with them. I care nothing about them. They are controlled by these particular beings that manage this planet. So yeah, I'm gonna be getting more intel on why these beings not only go to other planets and change and tinker with the genetics, is to control them better, to manipulate and say that they are their gods when they are not. They are evil beings that create atrocities throughout the galaxy. So guys, as I do these time jumps, I paint a picture for everyone here on the channel to understand that when we go into these futures and we see how things are being ran, we bring that information back to you guys to paint a picture of how things are, so that you can make that choice, consciously make the choice to liberate yourself. We can only do what we are designed to do as white hats, as spiritual beings, as angelic beings in the human form. I am only here to help shake up this matrix system and try to put an end to the evil shit that has been going on here on this planet. Our comrades that have been stuck here in this reality are asleep. Sleep is the cousin of death. And this is on a soul level. Your soul can be so asleep within a matrix system that it is almost like death. Even though the soul cannot die, but that sleep The longer you're here in this matrix system, playing this game, it would be almost like death to your soul. Within this inverted false matrix reality, we must break out from this reality and start manifesting the world as a collective, not as on a government structure, because the government structure belongs to these Anunnakis, the cabal. I want you guys to go to that link. Go to the link. You're going to see a video that I made 10 months ago. And it's going to tell you white hat information on how we do these time jumps and how Trump, Putin, and China became the new managers at the blessings of the Orions. They wanted the Luciferians to get control over humanity. And that's what's been going on. Walk away from the government structure, guys. It belongs to them. It's their casino. It's their game. You will never be able to beat that house, that pyramid. Okay? It's their structure. You must free yourself from that caste system. So watch the link at the end of this video and know that I love you, I honor you, and I will always respect you. Have a good night.